Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making my own bandage dress. Now I'm obsessed with bandage dresses. I love the way they fit, I love the way they look, I love the patterns, the colours, everything about them. I'm obsessed with them. I love the way they just snatch you in. But I've been seeing the price of a bandage dress nowadays. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit too much.
How much?
I let it go for about $40.
$40?
And I'm not paying that. I am not paying that. So, of course, I'm gonna make my own. Now, with my bandage dress, I came across this like sky blue, pale blue fabric. I searched high and low. When I mean high and low, I searched high and low, but I found it. And yeah, it's just this like pale blue, sky blue sort of fabric, and it has the stretch. It's not as heavy as I wanted it to be, but it does have a snatch. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel quite, I would say medium, like it feels medium. But yeah, this is the fabric that I'm gonna use for my bandage dress. I came across it on Etsy. If you want the link or where the shop was, just comment and I'll just put it through, or I'll maybe link it in the description box. I actually had on TikTok 2 sketches that I wanted everybody to pick from because I didn't know if I wanted my bandage dress to have like the sort of sculpt in the front, that sort of like U shape, or if I wanted mine to go down in like a V. But everybody on TikTok seemed to love number 2, which was the V, so that's the dress that I've decided to go for. I'm not gonna lie, I actually loved both. I think I'm gonna buy the bandage fabric in another color, and I'll maybe do the sort of scooped shape dress in the front as well to see which one I like more. But nevertheless, what the public wants, the public's gonna get. So number 2 is the dress that I'm gonna sew. Hi guys, it's been like 2 days since I was on camera. I had work, whatever, and then yesterday I just didn't have the energy to do it, but now we're back. And for my last clips, we done the front, obviously, as you can see. So now I'm gonna move on to the back before I cut the straps that are gonna sort of twist in the front. I wanna put it on and see how it fits before I start to attach any sort of straps, just because I don't want to attach them and then it's too big and then now the straps look off. I'd want it to be tug. English. I want it to be tug. No, tug is the word. Snug. I want it to be snug and tight, and then I will put the straps on. So now we're working on the back piece. I did kind of alter it a bit because I'm gonna need it to attach to the side of obviously the boob and the strap. So yeah, I just did it just a little bit at the top, and now I'm gonna put my fabric against it. But I have to remember that this is going sideways. I keep forgetting that, so I'm probably gonna actually have to lay this out on the floor. Actually, no, let me see what I need to do. Okay, I managed to trace out my pattern, so now I'm just gonna cut my fabric. I just finished cutting out the back of the bandage dress. This is how it looks. So now I'm gonna connect my 2 pieces, the front and the back, together, and I'm gonna try it on. I'm excited to see how this is gonna look. I'm gonna try it on, I'm gonna pin it together and then I'm gonna try it on. So let's see. As we can see, it does fit. I actually do like the fit, but I just want it a tad bit tighter. Like, you can kind of see it's a bit flowy there. There's some ripples there. So I just want it a bit more like straight, snatched, and the sides just a little bit more. I think we can go in, but it does actually look pretty cute. This is now it taken in. This is how it's looking. Snatched. But yeah, this is not how it looks. This is the width I've decided on. I think this one honestly looks good because it can't be like bigger than this and it can't be smaller than this. So I think I found a good width of what I want to do. So I'm going to add some seam allowance to it, and then and I think I found a pretty good length, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna first press out my dress, and then I'm going to add some seam allowance to this literal mini pattern, and then I'm gonna cut out, I'm gonna actually fold it, and then, well, I'm gonna have it right side facing, double stitch it, and then I'm gonna press it and then attach it to the front, and I'm gonna have another one coming across here, and then create 2 more for the straps on each side. Just finished sewing the top, so this is how she's looking so far. So I'm going to reattach the sides, and then I'm going to add 2 straps that are going to go around my neck, like a halter neck basically. So this is how she's looking. What do you guys think? So Miss Bandage has finally finished, so I'm gonna try her on and see how she's looking. Absolutely love this dress. I'm not gonna lie, I literally feel exactly the way I thought I was gonna feel. Snatched. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I love the color of the blue. I actually now want to make more. Like, I want to make more. But what do you guys think in the comments of the dress? I want to thank you if you got this far, and I want to thank you for watching. Please put a blue heart in the comments if you did watch, and let me know what you think. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.